Let's watch it. Here we go.
Roblox isn't a place where we filter all the text and the voice, where we monitor for critical harms, where there's no image sharing or any of the things that might happen from that.
I want to start off by saying that we all want to keep Roblox safe. We share this view.
Bro, the Arthro avatars. Hold on. I want to pause real quick and say, look, nobody is using these avatars, Roblox. You got to wrap it up. Nobody likes these. Chat, is there anybody in the chat that likes these avatars? Nobody. Nobody uses these.
And we know that there's members of our community who feel strongly about that too. And you know what? We welcome them as part of the dialogue about how to keep Roblox safer.
I want to highlight, we have always had safety as one of our top priorities, and we're not waiting for the law or legislation. We've innovated with
This is like that one Apple video and the Fortnite video. I love how it says, wait. I love how it says on the background, it says investors, dating, and stock price.
On our own, because we want to keep people on our platform.
Yeah, he's getting sued again. He's getting sued again.
This whole situation is kind of crazy.
Everybody go donate to this boy Schlep.
This is probably the worst decision this company has ever made.
Hashtag free Schlep on God. Yeah, they actually need Schlep.
I'm wishing Schlep the best.
Roblox, you need to do something.
There's got to be.
I want to say it's crazy that Think Noodles talked about it. Like, Think Noodles is family friendly. The fact that Think Noodles is talking about it is crazy.
Something done.
Nobody at Roblox listens to us. I'm frustrated, man. I'm frustrated.
Why should we support a platform that is taking steps to prevent predators from getting caught?
Who was that?
Roblox has just lost $12 billion in market value following their response to their cease and desist letter against me. Just for context, I'm someone who's gotten 6 predators within their community.
That's a lot of money, chat. $12 billion. That's a lot of money.
Arrested in real life. That loss, though, isn't on me. It's a direct result of Roblox's own response to its child safety crisis. Instead of addressing the real issues, Roblox has doubled, tripled, even quadrupled down. They've put out statements after statements painting me and my team as reckless vigilantes while claiming that their platform is safe, when it absolutely is not. People are just seeing through this. And that's
also, real quick, I want to talk about something. I saw this thing going around TikTok of people saying that this was AI generated. Have you guys seen that? People saying that this video here was AI generated because apparently there's a clip in the video where the lady has 3 fingers. And so it's like either she's an alien or there was some AI generation going on there. It is. So I dug into that a little bit. Let me see if I can pull it up here real quick. I dug into it a little bit. It's not AI generated, but there is AI in it. Let me see if I can find it here real quick and show you what I'm talking about. I don't know why they did this. So watch her hand. Watch her hand here. Let me make this full screen. Watch her hand. Right there. She's got 3 fingers. Right there. See that? She's got 3 fingers. Right there. See that? Right there. 3 fingers. 3 fingers. Right there. And a lot of people are like, oh my God, that's AI generated. And apparently David's cup was also AI generated. Let me see if I can, let's see here. Hold on. Let's see. Let me unmute this.
In this clip, you can see this woman yapping, and somehow 2 fingers vanished off her hand. Like you can literally see how she went from 5 fingers to 2 fingers.
Can I make it full screen?
Roblox got exposed again for making their apology completely AI. In this clip, you can see this woman yapping, and somehow 2 fingers vanished off her hand. Like you can literally...
Yeah, like, dude, she's only got 3 fingers. Like, they're just gone.
You see how she went from 5 fingers to 2 fingers, and only AI would do that. The text on David's cup is literally distorted, and only AI would do that.
So, okay. Press F11. Well, that doesn't make it any bigger, does it? No, it doesn't. Okay, so here's the thing. I don't think that they AI generated the whole video. I don't think AI is good enough for them to AI generate the whole video. What I think happened is I think they ran the video through an AI processing upscaler, voice crack. And I think that messed with the video.
Grown adults decided it would be a good idea to...
So, like, I bet they recorded at like a really low resolution and was probably like, oh man, this resolution stinks or the recording's not good. And they used AI to upscale it, which made the text look like that. And it also made her finger disappear. I doubt the whole thing's AI generated. But I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, here's the thing. I have used AI upscaling, and I've never had it look like this. So I don't know. Like, you'd have to use a lot of AI. Because, like, sometimes I'll record and, like, there'll be parts of the video that's kind of blurry, and you can, like, upscale it up. And most people never really notice. But that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. I don't know why the cup looks like that. I'm gonna be honest. That's bad. That's bad. Kreek defending Roblox. I'm not defending Roblox. I'm just saying I don't think the whole video is AI generated. I think they used AI. I think they used AI upscaling. Is what I think they did. Because if they AI generated the whole video, that would be that would be so stupid. That'd be so stupid. Like, beyond stupid. And maybe they did. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think the whole video is AI generated? Or do you guys think they used AI upscaling? What do you guys think? You guys think the whole video is AI? I mean, maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe it is. Yes? Yes? Will I join the star program? That's a no. I think what you're I'm not saying it's not AI. There is a difference between AI upscaling and AI generation. That's what I'm saying. I don't think some people are understanding that. But either way, they definitely used AI in the video there. Free my boy Slep. What's up, Monkey9289? Imagine he's alone. Imagine who's alone. A lot of you guys think the whole video is AI. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Maybe you guys are right.
Their platform is safe when it absolutely is not. People are just seeing through this. And that's why a huge movement has started online called Free Schlep. It's been trending everywhere. Multiple members of Congress have now called out the company's child abuse problem. And the Attorney General of Louisiana has filed a giant lawsuit against the company for, and I quote, prioritizing user growth, revenue, and profits over child safety. The day after the Attorney General's lawsuit was filed, Roblox's market value dropped by $12 billion. In response, the company scrambled to roll out new policies targeting the very not safe for work games featured in the lawsuit.
I just want to pause on this, and I just want to look at some of these I just want to look at some of these. Like, why is there 520 people playing Escape the Freaky Party Obby? Why is there 100 people in a game called The Road the Ditties? Why is there 23 people in a game called Diddy Party Voice Chat? And why is there one person playing a game called Nice Try Diddy? That's kind of... Hold on. I want to see something. Hold on. I want to look at something. Just to know. I gotta know, dude. I gotta know. Okay, so they blacklisted the word. They blacklisted the word. Okay.
And my videos, like for instance bathroom simulators. Mind you, the community has been calling out these games for years now, but still, even after everything, instead of removing these blatantly inappropriate experiences, Roblox simply slapped a 17...
I know I'm pausing a lot. I just want to point this out just in case someone from Roblox is watching this. We've been complaining about all of these games for 2 years, like Bathroom Simulator, and like, if you guys would have just removed these games 2 years ago when everyone was complaining, we wouldn't even be in this situation. Like, this entire situation wouldn't even be happening. But you didn't. And so now here we are. Like, for years, we've been complaining about Meep City. They didn't do anything. We've been complaining about Bathroom Simulator. They didn't do anything. We've been complaining about bad, inappropriate games, condo games. They didn't do anything. But now they lose $12 billion and they do everything within like 3 days. Crazy.
Everything. Instead of removing these blatantly inappropriate experiences, Roblox simply slapped a 17+ label on them. They also launched a ban wave against some of the worst games they've knowingly hosted for years. Games that have led thousands of children to getting extorted, and worse. Roblox's actions are nothing more than damage control for the problems they've allowed to fester, when the entire community was screaming at them to fix these problems. And the community saw that killing the messenger was an act of war. Shortly after these changes, Roblox
It wasn't a good idea.
released a video so bad that it was community noted on Twitter twice. David Baszucki, the CEO of Roblox, Matt Kaufman, the Chief Safety Officer of Roblox, and Eliza Jacobs, the Senior Director of Product Policy, did a 45-minute tech talk. Most of this is just corporate jumbo.
Chat, if I ever meet them in real life, I will let you guys know if she has more than 3 fingers. I'm pretty sure she does. All right. I'm going to be honest. This video was terrible. This was a terrible video. They should not have released this video. This was a bad video. It sounded like they were reading from a script. It sounded like some lawyer wrote it. This was a bad video. If you've seen the video, this video was bad. It may have even been completely AI. I don't know. There was definitely AI involved. That's for sure. The reason why I think it's AI upscaling, not to go back to this, is you can see, like, if you look at her necklace, I think that's a necklace anyway. The string on the necklace is just kind of like blending into her skin, which kind of it's like an AI. I'm explaining how video editing works, but it's like AI smoothing is what it is. So the AI smoothed the necklace into her skin there. So yeah, you can definitely tell it had a AI like pass over the video for sure.
But they go ahead and respond directly to their vigilante policy. Before I show this, I want you to remember, I'm the only person that Roblox has targeted with this vigilante policy that they just created. Not even my team was moderated or given any legal letters. I begged for a clear line and even offered to keep much of my work private to help, and I'm no way obligated to do that, but instead, they went straight after me, moderating my accounts and sending a cease and desist before I could even react to the policy. And let's be clear about one thing, I'm not a vigilante. That means I'm taking the law into my
Is this guy using a Call of Duty 4 level as the background to this video? Is this 40,000 people used to live here, now it's a ghost town? Is that what this is? That's what this is, isn't it? I think it is. This is a Call of Duty 4 level. I'm like, dude, I recognize this background. I recognize, dude, you're in a ghillie suit and you're crawling on the ground there and there's snipers like, oh, dude.
My own hands. We work with law enforcement, which is why we have arrests. Roblox refuses to say my name because they'd have to acknowledge those arrests. But make no mistake, they're responding to the outrage, which is about me, and this is what they had to say about it. They first start off the interview by talking about how vigilantes started out as a good thing.
Both inside of Roblox, and I think that there are lots of people outside of Roblox who really have the best intentions and the welfare of our community at heart.
What if he's not even a real person? What if he's completely AI generated? What if he doesn't even exist?
We all want to keep Roblox safe. And you know what? We welcome them in part of the dialogue about how to keep Roblox safer. And we have members of the community in these vigilante groups that started off in a really good place. They started off by saying like, hey, they're reporting on issues on Roblox. They're talking about how we could do better. And, you know, we paid really careful attention.
This statement is just laughably hilarious. If Roblox is really paying attention, then what about when my mom emailed you guys about my own case? What did you do then?
Wait, let me read this. When my client attempted blank and was hospitalized, his mother contacted Roblox seeking help. said Martin D. Gold, founding partner at SGGH. I think SGGH is like his lawyers, I think. Roblox was unresponsive until she threatened legal action. Only then did they engage, and only to claim the abuse happened on another platform, despite the predator being a contracted Roblox developer who the company promoted at events. Yeah, if you guys don't know this, Schlep was he was I mean I'll just say it, like he was a victim to all of this whenever he was a kid himself.
Nothing. Actually, you kept paying the guy for years afterward, until you were literally forced to do something about it. If what Roblox was claiming was actually true, them listening to the community, why are the biggest content creators leaving your exclusive YouTuber program in protest of how you're moderating your platform? And I'm gonna actually bring up something later in this interview to show you how much of a joke this is. This here is Meep City, one of the most controversial games on Roblox. KreekCraft, one of the largest Roblox YouTubers, joined this game, and within 4 seconds was exposed.
Yeah, I joined the game on a new account to see how long it would take for me to see something inappropriate. And within the first 4 seconds, I saw an eggplant. But not an eggplant, like a you know what I mean? Like, I can't say the word, but like, it wasn't an eggplant. It was a, you know. And speaking of eggplants, I didn't even notice this, but there's literally an avatar with an eggplant on the right of the screen.
To not safe for work content. The community has been complaining about this game for almost a decade now, but Roblox has still continued to leave this game up and platform it. But CEO David Baszucki mentions this game by name, and here's their philosophy on this.
You know, I can see some of our community naming experiences on Roblox and just say, take it down, take it down, take it down. I'd say examples could be Meep City, for example. Can you share, like, why should that be up? Should that be down? Like, what's up?
I think one thing that's really challenging on this global immersive interactive platform is that we have content created by developers and creators and content created by the community, by the users that are in that game. And one thing that we really try to do is be fair to our developers and to not moderate them for the behavior of their users.
How is this a crazy math problem? This is...
I think that is a really, really out of touch thing to say. I don't like that argument at all, because it's like are y'all gonna say AI every time they show up on the screen? every time they show up on the screen, y'all gonna be like, AI is AI. Oh my god. Okay. I think that's a bad argument, because it's like, look, there are certain games on Roblox that their entire purpose is clearly to kind of cultivate a community of bad, inappropriate behavior. There are other games on Roblox where, thanks to features in the games, they have cultivated a player base of bad behavior and inappropriate content. Now, I know that, you know that, she knows that, he knows that, everybody seems to know that except for Roblox. And I mean, I could literally, just to prove the point, like, I could ask you guys, what are some games on Roblox that have online daters in them? And you guys would probably be able to instantly answer. Like, let's see. Give me some games of, give me some examples of online daters, guys. Online dating games in Roblox. Give me some examples. Meep City, okay. Meep City. Brookhaven, okay. Someone said the club games, all right. Vibe Club Hangout, yeah, okay. See, like, nobody's saying something like Piggy. Nobody's saying Piggy. You want to know why? Because nobody goes in Piggy to online date their girlfriend on Roblox. Nobody goes in, I don't know. No one goes in Grow a Garden to do inappropriate stuff in their garden. Like, it's not a thing. It's not a thing. Chick-fil-A, bro? What do you mean Chick-fil-A? What does Chick-fil-A have to do with any of this?
so simple. The creator of this game wants these people in their game. How is this even controversial?
Wait, but isn't it better that the disgusting people...
The developer...
Wait, what did that say?
This game wants...
Isn't it better that the disgusting people are in the parties and not in the rest of the game? Keeps them secluded. Yo, I'm gonna be real. This Alex Neutron guy, he's kind of weird. That's kind of a weird thing to say. Like, it's kind of weird.
These people in their game. How is this even controversial? The developer is giving the tools to the player to make this
Hold on, I want to read these.
This is even controversial. The developer
Never mind, I don't want to read these.
Is giving the tools to the player to make this inappropriate content. And that is the problem with Roblox. Roblox turns a blind eye unless the developers are blatantly making not safe for work games. And even then, it is still on the line if Roblox will take action. Roblox might have just went back on their word regarding Meep City. This game had every inappropriate feature removed from it pretty much overnight. It's unknown if Roblox made Alex Neutron, the creator of Meep City, do this, but either way, it shows the public pressure is working. Games that Roblox is doubling down.
Y'all want to know something crazy, actually? I know I keep pausing, but this is actually kind of wild. And I think this kind of proves my point. So you know how everyone was like, hey, you should take down Meep City. It's mostly bad people, right? Check this out. So if we go to Meep City here it is right here. And we look at the graph for Meep City players, okay? Look at the graph for Meep City players. When do you think they removed the online dating features? So here is the graph for Meep City, okay? Take a guess at when they removed the online dating features. Take a wild guess. I'll give you a hint. It's about right here. And whenever they removed the online dating features, literally 4,000 people stopped playing the game. And now the game has, if we take a look, on average, about 1,000 players. It went from 7,000 to 1,000. Because the majority of people in the game were using it to online date. I knew it. You knew it. Everybody knew it except for Roblox, apparently. And literally right now, the game has 800 players. Like, this is one of those things. It's like, look, we're not talking about a few people in a random server doing something inappropriate. We're talking about the majority of players in the game doing inappropriate stuff. And I mean, point proven. There you go.
On are folding. So that's why it's really important to keep speaking up about this.
Then we saw something change. What we saw is that some of these groups started engaging with...
Chat, y'all think that door is AI generated? What about those lights? See, now y'all got me questioning things. Now we're questioning it.
The community in ways that violated our policies. And so let me explain what that means. They would go and create accounts on Roblox claiming to be a child.
Roblox keeps repeating this same talking point, that I'm impersonating and pretending to be a child. But here's the reality. You have to pretend to be a child because if the predators knew they were talking to an adult, that wouldn't even be a crime. You guys seem to be more upset that I'm pretending to be a child than predators are decoys. And if it wasn't our decoys, it would be a real person.
What did that say?
Then predators...
Ain't no way this is a real message. Gasp, you're so...
Our decoys. And if it...
Ugh.
wasn't our decoys, it would be a real person. It's also worth noting that the FBI, ICAC, and local law enforcement all use these same exact tactics. Would Roblox be willing to send them a cease and desist too? And their claim that I'm impersonating children is flat out false. Impersonation means I'm stealing the identity of a real child. From the very beginning, we've never used real kids. We don't send pictures of real children, and we create totally new identities where every single photo that's sent is of someone that is of age. The only difference is we tell these people that we are underage. This is flat out a lie, what they're claiming. But what happens next is so wild that the CEO of Roblox cuts off the chief safety officer.
And then they would enter into game servers and they would go and start asking everybody around them, how old are you? And they were seeking out adults. If you said that you were, move on. But if you said that you were 25, then they would start engaging in conversations and they would try and use those conversations to simulate.
Matt, is this anecdotal? Because I know we have chat logs for all chat on Roblox and historical records. Are you able to kind of...
David totally derails that conversation. That statement is probably the most wild made by Matt Kaufman in this whole interview. To simulate what, Matt Kaufman? Because it's not simulation. These are predators thinking that they're talking to someone that is real.
I look over at the chat. It's just like AI. Oh my gosh, guys. Emmanuel, thank you for the 50. Random guy, thank you for the 50. Jay, Samo Singa, thank you. Mumkey, thank you. Why is everyone saying AI? So, okay, we'll take a look at it at the end. Roblox used AI in that video, and there are multiple points in the video where you can tell it's AI. Like the woman has like 3 fingers at one point. David's cup has like AI generated text on it. We'll come back to it.
And they a lot of times want to show up in person and do stuff to them in real life. And in my opinion, this shows how little Roblox actually cares about this problem. They can say whatever they want. They can talk about all the new safety features that they're rolling out, but it means nothing if lawsuits are being filed every single week against the company and headlines are making the media about a new horrible situation happening because of this platform. I also want to say how they totally mischaracterize how I run my decoy operation. We are never the first to engage with any of the predators. They always contact our decoy
Latino Chrome
account first.
So we saw these actors, they're pretending to be...
That's what annoys me about this. Like, it kind of feels like Roblox is just straight up lying about Schlep. Like, I've seen what he's sent Roblox. I've seen a lot of like how he does this, and like it kind of feels like Roblox is lying about it. Like I don't know, man. It kind of feels like they're lying about it, and that they're saying that he did things in ways that he didn't do it. Probably because they make him look, or he makes them look bad. And they don't want him on the platform, so they're using this as an excuse to get him off the platform.
Kids, they're trying to find adults, and then what they're doing is they're trying to move the conversation as quickly as possible to other platforms that don't have the type of monitoring and policies that Roblox has. And then they were using that activity that happened on other platforms to create situations that they would then video, they would report to the police, and then only after would they let Roblox know.
Roblox is accusing...
I know what he's gonna say, but like, I can't believe Roblox is saying that. He would literally tweet Roblox and be like, hey guys, check this out. And then Roblox wouldn't do anything. Like, I've seen the tweets. The tweets are on Twitter. They're on the website. You can go and probably look at them right now.
Of encouraging adults to talk inappropriately to people they shouldn't. That is not true, and if it was true, I wouldn't have a single arrest. We present ourselves as a naive kid who doesn't know about these topics. Crimes like this should obviously be reported to law enforcement first, not Roblox. If Roblox is notified before the police, they can delete accounts, tip off the predators that are being investigated, and give them a chance to erase valuable evidence that the police need to prosecute. The fact that these predators are on the platform to begin with shows that their safety systems have failed. If Roblox did their jobs, there wouldn't be anybody for us to find. Roblox also claims that I'm moving these players to other platforms, but those platforms are linked directly on Roblox's own site. Roblox has actually even partnered with some of those platforms. They even own a bot on that other platform. Anyone can make an account 13 plus and see social media links on Roblox, and unsurprisingly, people in real life have been abducted because of this feature that Roblox allows. And when they say I'm creating these situations, that's just insulting. I'm not creating situations. These predators are trying to grab people within your community.
And there's a bunch of issues in here. Number one, the violation of our policies. about being honest about how old you are. Number 2, moving conversations off platform. And number 3, waiting to tell Roblox when.
I don't know. This feels like such a weird like thing to like. I don't know why they're so like hung up on this. It's like I don't like me personally as a 28-year-old man. I don't care if he moved them from Roblox to Discord. I don't care if he took them to McDonald's, because at the end of the day, they are bad people doing bad things on Roblox, and they're getting arrested, which means they're no longer on Roblox. So like, does it even matter? Like I like, for example, another good another thing Roblox says, and I'm sure Schlepp will talk about it. Roblox says that he's making money from this, and so like, and that's bad. And it's like, dude, I don't care if Schlepp is making $1 million a video. I don't care if he's making $5 million. I don't care if he's making $10 million a video. At the end of the day, he's getting bad people removed off of Roblox. So like, I don't really care. It like I don't really care.
They identified violative behavior to come and tell us so we could take action.
In Matt Kaufman's own words, in articles about vigilantes, he said law enforcement officials are best positioned to investigate potential crime. So why is he criticizing us for going to the police first? And it's not like we're not even reporting these things to Roblox. We do. We give Roblox the same Google Drive that we give to the cops. They have the first chat log till the very end where they're in handcuffs. And we have numerous fully documented instances where Roblox.
Yeah, there it is. You can go and look at these tweets. Like I was saying, they're publicly available.
Refused to take action until after we released videos that got millions of views. Also, waiting to tell Roblox in general is a policy violation? If you were on Roblox and went straight to the authorities instead of reporting it to Roblox first, could you technically be violating Roblox's terms of service?
I think some of these groups started off in a really good place, and they started off, really, and they still do really care about the community. The actions that they were taking were putting our community at greater risk and were violations.
Pause. Chat. We're normal human beings here, right? Who do you think was putting the community at greater risk? Predators being on the platform, or the people who catch the predators? Because I mean, I think it's a pretty obvious answer. But like, I don't know. I'm just a normal dude. I feel like any normal person would say the predators are bad. Like, I feel like that's pretty, like, I don't know why this is even a discussion. Like, why is this, why like, I don't understand their argument here.
Of our policy.
He says I'm putting the community at risk. Roblox even went as far to accuse me and my team of being similar to predators. Think about that. They're implying I am preying on predators. So to Matt Kaufman and David Baszucki, I'm very sorry for preying on the predators of your platform and getting them arrested and put in handcuffs, because I didn't ever want to see kids go through what I went through.
These actors that were coming on the platform, they were reaching out to dozens and dozens of people, and the vast majority of those people were not responding to those engagements, and frankly, were harmed in that process.
I'm gonna show you this predator I caught. I sent a message in the chat, and I got this guy messaging me.
Yes, okay, how old are you? I ask him back how old he is, and he says he's older than 18. I tell him I'm years old. Do you mind me being younger? No, not really. If you can keep it a secret between us, though. And he does Predator Strat 101. He asks for my Snap or Discord. And the reason why he's asking for Snap is because the messages delete. I tell him Discord, and I get on Discord with him, and the messages begin right away.
Throughout that entire process, where did I harm anyone? Because the real harm was Roblox letting this game exist on their platform for years. It only disappeared after Hindenburg, an investment research firm, went ahead and exposed Roblox for for hosting this experience. And conveniently, it vanished the moment they showcased this predator catch. Notice as well how I wasn't the one to ask for Discord or Snapchat. The predator did. These were the sort of people interacting with our decoys, and so many people are becoming victimized from people exactly like this.
They were normalizing policy violations on the platform.
What? Roblox's own algorithm recommends
Cat girl stretching. Okay.
inappropriate items to people.
Oh my God.
Roblox actively hosts not safe for work games for children. Roblox themselves, in this interview, doubled down on one of the most infamous instances of inappropriate behavior that they've allowed for nearly a decade. And they're really going at me for normalizing policy violations. Absolutely unbelievable.
And the other piece is oftentimes the sort of evidence that was collected, the video evidence, was really difficult to verify, really difficult for us. And if law enforcement had to verify it, then they're talking about subpoenas. And so I think something that sometimes seems obvious to folks in the community really is just much more complicated on the back end.
I'm not sure how the evidence that I was sending you guys was hard to verify. I sent you guys screen recordings of us scrolling through the entire chat on mobile. And a lot of the stuff that happens is happening directly within Roblox. Like for instance, when Roblox refused to ban this predator, we got arrested in Hawaii. And he was literally talking in-game about planning the meetup in real life on Roblox. With all that being said, I wanted to ask someone who's been working with law enforcement and has been doing predator catching since before I was even born. So I decided to take a seat with Chris Hansen to catch some answers.
By the way, the AI, the reason why everyone's saying AI chat is because, here, I'll show you guys again. No, I'll wait until the end. We'll wait until the end and I'll show you guys.
I'm Chris Hansen. I'm co-founder and correspondent reporter for the True Blue Streaming Crime Network. We do a lot of crime and investigative reporting. Our Takedown series, which exposes predators trying to exploit children online. And we also work on a number of documentaries, including this particular project, exposing the sort of thing that goes on Roblox.
I wanted to ask you about some of the comments that Roblox has specifically stated about like predator catching. One of the main complaints is pretending to be a child. I want to know your answer. It's kind of obvious, but the importance of using decoy accounts to just find different predators.
Well, we couldn't do it without using decoy accounts.
Chat, this isn't AI. This is a real thing. We'll talk about the Roblox AI thing, okay? We'll talk about that's the guy from South Park.
In the very beginning, we had an online watchdog group, Perverted Justice, do that work. And now, and for the last several years, it's been members of law enforcement who have posed as children online, merely sitting in one of these areas, and they wait to be approached by somebody who is seeking to exploit children. And then the conversation takes place. It all happens according to the law, and then that gets turned over. Now, I understand that anytime somebody is not with law enforcement, it gives pause to a corporation. It's like, okay, here's this kid. We don't know whether he's following the rules properly. We don't know if he's running this by a lawyer. Maybe you could argue that they just don't want that sort of activity on their platform. But
I don't think they want it on their platform because it makes them look bad. I think that's what this all is about. Like, it makes them look bad. Every time there's a news article about a predator being caught on Roblox, it makes Roblox look bad. Like, that's what this is all about, man. Because, like, Roblox didn't do anything until like this became a really big talking point, and then suddenly it's a really big problem. I don't know.
I think they'd be more worried about the activity that you're exposing.
That's what I've been trying to get at this whole time.
Let's worry about that, number one, and then you can have a conversation with young Schlepp. I mean, if I was the CEO of Roblox, I would make you an ambassador for security. I would get out in front of this thing and do what would be a fantastic promotional move. I'm a little dumbfounded.
Dude, that's something I don't understand. I don't know why Roblox doesn't just go, this is what Roblox should do. Okay, I'm the CEO. Like, this would be a great PR move. Hey, Schlep, yeah, we understand that you're catching bad people on our platform. Look, so we got a lot of work to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to work directly with you. We also need you to come to Roblox. We're going to have a press statement released that we are going after the bad guys and you're going to help us catch them. Okay? Great. That's all Roblox had to do. And then Roblox would then go out. They'd have a little press statement. They'd be like, hey, this guy's been catching bad people on Roblox. We're doubling down on catching bad people on Roblox, and he's going to help us. That would not only make Roblox look good, that would make David Bazooki look good. That'd make everybody at Roblox look good. That'd make Schlep look good. That'd make everybody look good. I don't know why Roblox didn't do that.
They haven't figured it out, given that these guys are in the high-tech world who invented this stuff in some ways.
I know I keep pausing. I'm sorry. I feel like so many people in the tech world are just disconnected from like reality. Like, I feel like, I don't know if it's just me. I don't know if this is a hot take, but like all of these tech bro nerds, it's like they don't live in reality, man. Like they are on a different plane of existence. Third pause. I know. I don't understand. Because it's like, this seems so obvious to me. This seems so obvious to you guys. It seems so obvious to everyone else but Roblox. And like, I don't get it, man. It's like, remember when the CEO of Facebook had those really weird metaverse like avatar thingies? Let me see if I can find them. Metaverse Facebook avatars. And he was going around and he was like, yo, this is the future of gaming. Yeah, this right here. Yeah, Mark Zuckerberg. He was like, this is the future of gaming right here. And it's like, brother, nobody's using that. That is not the future of gaming. I don't know who you talking to, but like, that is not the future of gaming right there. I'll tell you that. That is not it.
You know, why don't they get ahead of it and get a young guy on their team? That's what I'm doing with you, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's not that hard to figure out. I learned a long time ago that if you're not listening to the youngest guy or girl in the room, you're missing opportunity. You have to evolve and you have to keep on top of this technology and you have to bring new ideas into the room to do your job. My job is to expose bad people. You are helping.
I mean, the thing is, I've made it very, very clear to Roblox since the beginning. Give us a private line. We are open to communicate with you. We want to talk with you guys. We know a lot of these really bad actors, and the first official contact I had with them was the cease and desist letter.
It's horrible from a public image standpoint.
It's so bad, dude. Like, they should have just called him, man. Like, why did you not just call the guy? Like, I don't understand. Man.
I mean, you're killing the messenger, right? It's not like you're out there tracking these guys down with, you know, tasers and smoke guns. I mean, you're providing information to the platform to do something about it.
One of the major complaints that Roblox had about me was that I was actually going to law enforcement first before sending their report, just so that they would have a start to finish conversation of everything that took place. Did you guys ever reach out to social media sites before this sting goes down?
No, we always go to law enforcement. We work with law enforcement in everything we do. And that is to ensure a successful prosecution. That's why the prosecution rate in these states is, you know, like 99.1%. It's law enforcement first, then they can deal with the corporation. The corporation should be more concerned about reporting what it finds to law enforcement to investigate.
I'm going to read to you a quote from Roblox's corporate blog describing our operations. Similar to actual predators, they often impersonate actively approach users and then try to lead them onto different platforms to have explicit conversations. We obviously do not talk to these predators. We don't impersonate real children. Our decoys are, you know, adults.
Well, I think if they're mischaracterizing what you're doing, that's wrong. Based upon what you said to me, you don't.
I think Roblox is definitely mischaracterizing what he's doing, and I think they're doing it on purpose because he makes them look bad. I've said that before, but I think that I mean that's my opinion.
Don't actively bait these guys in terms of making the first approach. You merely set up a profile as somebody who's underage, and you exist in that room until an adult approaches one of your decoys. Then if conversation takes place, they get exposed, and that information gets turned over to law enforcement. And in many cases, they do something, and then you report that both on your platform as a citizen journalist, a young guy working on these stories, and to Roblox to take action as a corporate citizen.
I thought it was kind of wild how they compared what we're doing to actual predators.
Well, if they're mischaracterizing what you're doing, yeah, that's horrible. This entire project is going to be healthy for Roblox, and it's going to be especially good for users of Roblox, because anything that creates awareness and a dialogue is important. And you need to tell parents that this stuff exists, that these dangers are out there, and that if your child is approached by a predator, they need to come to the parents. I mean, that's the first line of defense. It's great what you're doing. It's great what I do. And it's really great that law enforcement and the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children does all this work every day across the country. It's great that Roblox has a department that takes a look at some of this stuff. What's not great is the lack of connection here that could make it even better and safer. Until that happens, we have to show parents what goes on here, and they have to have the discussion with kids and say, hey, be careful.
What made you interested into getting into Roblox?
You know, I was personally getting communications on social media saying, you need to look into this, you need to look into this, you need to look into this. And then we saw a big case down in Florida where a guy was arrested in Central Florida for and actually giving them Robux and having them exploit siblings and other. It made headlines down in Marion County, Florida. And so I started digging into it. We had good contacts with that sheriff's department there. And we actually, ironically, just did a predator sting, a takedown sting down there. So we started with an interview there. And it turns out that in the same jurisdiction, there was a 10-year-old girl who was exploited on Roblox by a man all the way over in England. And so we interviewed that victim's mother, and all of a sudden all these cases started developing, including the lawsuit by the Attorney General in Louisiana.
It's interesting you mentioned Florida, because we got
something I want to say real quick is I have a guy I hired, and his job is to basically just at the end of the week send me all the big news stories for Roblox so that I can make a video about it. And over the past few months, every single week, it's here's 5 new cases where someone got caught on Roblox doing something bad. And it got to the point where it's I can't talk about this 5 different times every single week. This is crazy. There was I'm not even joking. We have a Trello board, and it was here's another case, here's another example, here's another case, here's another example, here's another case. Dude, this is insane.
an arrest there. We got it in Polk County, and it was a guy who possessed.
Polk County, as you know, is where Sheriff Grady Judd is, and they're very active in this space.
Oh, yeah.
We do work with them as well. First of all, it breaks my heart, and I'm so sorry that you had to deal with this as a younger guy on this particular platform. The fact that you were bullied and preyed upon and advantage of, and that it went to the extent it did. It breaks my heart, and this is why we do these investigations. But to see you at your age turn it into a positive and do something about it, I think is incredible and admirable.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
For a guy who's been kicking around doing this for 42 or 43 years now, it's really cool, because when I started on television, I was your age. I was 22 years old. So when I see a young person do this kind of work, it's very impressive to me, because I know what it takes.
Yeah, I mean, it's very crazy when you start looking into this stuff. I mean, it's a rabbit hole. Only gets more disturbing the more you see it.
Well, you know, and since we announced that we're doing this documentary and that you are collaborating, I am overwhelmed.
Oh, yeah. I saw a tweet on Twitter. It got like 160,000 likes that you're just even looking into the platform. Because that's the thing. People have known about these issues for so long, but journalists haven't done enough to like really look into it. And now it's starting to break into the world where everybody is starting to start to be.
I want to see something. Let me Google Roblox, and I'm going to go to the news tab. Let's see. Roblox news tab. All right. Let's see what we got. Let me make sure there's nothing too bad on here real quick. Just in case. Okay, we're good. I didn't want there to be like something really, really bad. Roblox, one of the world's most popular gaming platforms, bans hate speech. Users have found a way to do it anyway. North Carolina mom sues Roblox, claims her child was exploited by a predator. Roblox Predator, 10-year-old girl, Roblox child safety problem, Chris Hansen. When is Roblox shutting down? Roblox to shut down. Is Roblox shutting down? Is Roblox getting banned? Roblox faces scrutiny after banning YouTuber Schlep. Roblox is upgraded in what's been a rough month. Roblox executives cash in. Massive stock sales revealed. Yeah, the admin war event. Roblox player uses popular game to bypass chat filters. Yeah, it's there's the news tab right there, chat.
Well, now you're seeing more mainstream, outlets cover it. And look, we have the ability to infiltrate this world because we've been doing it for 21 years. First with To Catch a Predator, and for the last 2.5 years at True Blue, our streaming crime network, with Takedown. So we know how to do this and work with law enforcement. Now, a lot of people can go out and do this stuff independently, but here you are, a good example of somebody who has done the work and given it to law enforcement. And that's the key here, because if you expose these guys and make fun of them and do a Borat kind of thing like some other content creators, they often don't face the consequences. They don't have to register as a offender. They don't get prosecuted.
Yeah, and I think the thing is too, a lot of the reason why I have to make this content is because we reach out to Roblox, we give them the emails, we give them all the information. They don't respond until after we publish a video that gets millions of views on YouTube. It makes me concerned, because if we're getting that, what are real victims getting?
Look, I understand a little bit Roblox situation here. What they're trying to do is follow the protocol. When they see something, they're mandated to report that to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, which then refers it to law enforcement. And that's good, and they should be doing that. But why they wouldn't also take advantage of information given to them, wrapped with a bow around it, as you have done, it's stunning to me that they wouldn't see the opportunity here to be an ally of yours as opposed to somebody who they're making an example of and saying,
oh, for sure,
the rules, banning you. I don't understand that from a corporate.
I wonder how much money, I wonder if Roblox knows how many bad people are on the platform. They some ballpark estimate. I'm not saying they know every single specific person, but I wonder if they have an estimate of how many people on the platform are violating their terms of service. And I wonder if that number is pretty high. I don't know.
Citizen aspect, it doesn't make sense. From a public relations standpoint, it doesn't make sense. And from a justice-seeking standpoint, it doesn't make sense. So I don't know, and I hope that during the course of this, that I'll get a chance to sit down with somebody at Roblox. And I have a feeling that's going to happen. But I'm going to be posing all of those questions when that interview takes place.
To young people who look up to you and see predators in online spaces, what is the single most important step that they can take to protect themselves?
I would be hesitant to tell people to conduct their own investigations, but I'm adamant that you got to report this stuff to your local law enforcement agency. You got to report it to the service provider. You got to report it to the platform. Hopefully, between those three things, you get some action. I think 15, 20 years ago, law enforcement would be a little overwhelmed by this and say, if you're in a small town, you go to the police department and say this happened, they say, okay, well, I'm not sure how to investigate it. Well, today, every department has the ability to investigate this stuff, and they are very willing to take these cases up.
It's an absolute honor to have Chris Hansen featured on this channel. Chris Hansen is flying me out soon to actually feature in his Roblox documentary about exploitation. With everything that we've learned so far, one question persists. Why did I get this cease and desist? I'll let this alleged former Roblox employee answer this question for you.
You have to make a decision, right? You keep your players safe, but then it would be less of them on the platform. Or you just let them do what they want to do, and then all the numbers look good, and investors will be happy.
You might just be thinking this is one alleged Roblox employee.
Man, I am so sick and tired of investors, bro. I'm I understand that they're important to how the economy works, but oh my God, I'm tired of hearing about them. I'm tired of seeing them. I don't care what an investor has to say about anything, bro. Like, not just Roblox, gaming across the board has been ruined by a bunch of old rich white dudes in suits sitting at these board meetings that don't even know how to update their Facebook accounts. Like, I'm sick and tired of it, dude. Oh my God. Oh, that's my investor rant. I'm sorry, chat.
Well, Bloomberg is claiming that 8 Roblox employees told a very similar story to this in 2024. Roblox actively forces victims of the platform into arbitration, a tactic so unethical that platforms like Uber and Lyft actually have policies against doing this. The reason they're doing it is even more outrageous. Because
Wait, what?
Roblox actively forces victims of the platform into arbitration, a tactic so unethical that platforms like Uber and Lyft actually have policies against doing this. The reason they're doing it is even more outrageous. Because this person received so many benefits from using the platform, he cannot now complain that Roblox is trying to prevent him from seeking justice in court for the life-altering harm he suffered. Here's why I personally care so much about this problem.
Wait, let me look this up to make sure I know what it is. Arbitration. Oh. Gotcha. Arbitration is a private, legally binding process where neutral arbitrators resolve a dispute rather than it going to court. Oh, gotcha.
Who's been offered free Robux to do something that was inappropriate in the game? Or someone has said, I'll give you some free Robux if you come and follow me on Snapchat or TikTok or something like that. Who's had that happen? Okay, loads of you.
I've seen a lot of corruption in big tech, but I've never seen a company harm this many young people at the scale Roblox has. They can say whatever they want about safety or try to discredit me, but the arrests and their response to those arrests speak louder than any PR statement that they could possibly make. This isn't just about moderation. The rot goes all the way up to the CEO, a man whose vision includes adding dating to this platform and defending predatory games like Meep City.
I'm going to be honest. I think the whole dating thing, like, dude, that's gonna stick with Roblox. Like, even if they never do it, man, they should have never said that, dude. They should have never said that they're gonna add dating. Like, why would you say that? Man, like, why would you say that?
It's not even negligence, it's his literal philosophy. The narrative around Roblox needs to change. People have to understand what this platform actually is. Share what's happening, talk about it. Make sure your friends, parents, journalists, and lawmakers know how deep these problems run. Call your congressman and tell him he won't stand by while Roblox puts children in danger. I've been sounding the alarm for over a year as a whistleblower, and Roblox's leadership has tried to silence me. What needs to happen is David Baszucki needs to sit in front of Congress under oath, and he needs to explain why so many people have been abducted and abused on his platform, and why his company is choosing profits over safety.
Dang. Does he have donations on? I actually don't know. Yes, he does. Hold on. I'm going to donate him. Let me do that real quick. There's no way to go above $500, right, chat? I don't think so. I think it's stuck there. I don't think there's any way. Can I make it go higher? No. Okay. I should probably change this. What should I say? I'll just say hashtag free schlep. Probably gets the message across. Okay, hold on. Buy and send. Wait, what the heck? An error occurred. Please try again. Let me do it on my phone. Hold on. Let me try on my phone. Oops, I just ripped the cord out of my headphones. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Oh my God. I literally just ripped the cord out of my headphones, chat. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Let me try donating on my phone. Let me see if this works. Let me see if this works here. Schlep for. Okay, hello there, random YouTube short. All right, Schlep. Here we go. And here it is. And here we go. Okay. I'm going to go $500. I'll just put a heart in there. Buy and send. Let's see if this works. Okay, this worked. I don't know why it doesn't work on my computer. But it just went through. Purchase successful. Just so you guys can see. There it is. Purchase successful. Let's see if it shows up here. Can I do 2 of them?
One of the major complaints.
Can I do 2 of them? I don't know if I can do 2 of them. All right, let's see. Hold on. Let me sort by new. Okay, it's not there yet. It'll show up. It'll show up. It'll show up. It should be here somewhere. It should be here somewhere. Sort by. Yeah, let me know if it doesn't show up, but it should be there. Anyway, it went through. So, should I do another 500, chat? The Roblox video AI. Let me see if I can do another 500. I'll do 1,000. Let's see. Okay, so it did go through. It did go through. Your purchase has been confirmed. Let me see if I can do another 500. I'll do 1,000. And let's see. I'll do hashtag free schlep on this one. Actually, you know what? What if we do 500 here and then we donate to the charity? Maybe we do that. What's the charity? The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Here it is. Here it is right here. So this is it. Yeah, right here. Yeah, maybe we do 5. What y'all think, chat? 500 on this, and then we'll donate to here. We'll do 500 here, 500 there. I think it's probably a good idea. Cool. Okay. Before we do that, let me show the AI thing real quick. So, allegedly, I say allegedly because I don't want to get sued. Okay, chat? I don't want to get sued. All right. Allegedly, the Roblox video. So if you look up Roblox AI here on TikTok, let me just watch it. All right, let me just watch one of these. Let me do this and unmute it.
The whole community demands an apology, and instead of David just talking like a normal.
Okay, here it is.
Roblox really just dropped an AI apology video. Like, imagine messing up.
You donated twice? Oh, did it go through twice? Wait, did it? Wait, did it? Wait a minute. Did it go through twice? Oh, it did. Oops. Well, okay. I only hit the button once. So if it went through twice, I feel like that's a YouTube bug and they should probably fix that. I'm not like, it's fine. I'm more than happy to support Schlep right now, so it's fine. But especially since I'm literally live streaming watching his video, so I mean it's fine. It's fine. Oops, sorry, this is not the TikTok video. Here it is.
Roblox really just dropped an AI apology video. Like, imagine messing up so bad, the whole community demands an apology. And instead of David just talking like a normal human being,
they let ChatGPT's uncle cook it.
Bro was talking for 40 minutes straight. And at one point, he even drank coffee. Except the text on the cup was
blurred.
Like those weird AI renders. And don't even get me started on his glasses. If you actually look at the reflections,
they're fake.
Dog wasn't even there. The voice?
100% robot.
That hello fellow humans, I too love touching grass tone. No emotion, no sincerity, just corporate mumble jumble like we will do better.
Nah.
If you can't even apologize yourself, you're officially cooked. And players instantly caught it. Comment sections looking like, bro couldn't even say sorry without using
Autotune 3T.
Some said the whole thing looked like it was made in CapCut on a Nokia. Roblox, it's one thing to drop bad updates.
But if you can't even apologize like a real company.
That's the goofiest moment of the year.
Subscribe before Roblox apologize.
Okay, that was not a great video. Let me, I think this is it.
Roblox got exposed again for making their apology.
Here we go, here we go.
Roblox got exposed again for making their apology completely AI. In this clip, you can see this woman yapping, and somehow 2 fingers vanished off her hand. Like you can literally see how she went.
Does anyone have the timestamp in the video where her fingers disappear?
From 5 fingers to 2 fingers, and only AI would do that. The text on David's cup is literally distorted, and only AI would do that.
yeah, I mean, yeah, that's AI. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Man, you know, 43. Oh, y'all know off bat. Okay, dang, it's in the TikTok comments. So I don't know what happened here, because like, I don't know if AI is good enough yet to generate an entire 40-minute response video. Because like normally you see an AI generated video and you can normally tell that it's AI generated. It has like a certain look to it. But at the same time, I mean, that's AI. I don't know what to tell you, bro. That's definitely AI right there. I mean, look at it. I don't know what to tell you. The only other thing, like I said, is maybe they use like AI upscaling, but like, dude, they'd have to use a lot of AI upscaling, because like I've used AI to upscale like pictures and stuff before. Like if I'm throwing something into a video and the picture is like really low res, because sometimes you just get those really low res like images off of Google. It's never looked like that. Like, you'd have to use a lot of AI. 42. All right, let me look. Let me go to the video. Hold on. Let me go to Roblox Twitter. I will go to the video and we will look. Let's see. Where is it at? Here it is right here. Okay, 42. Her fingers disappear. Okay, let's see.
Stream or that 3D stream. So how do we control
3 different pillars? There's the prompt, right? What is the prompt policy violating? There is the...
Yep. Look, she's got 5 fingers.
There's the prompt, right? What is the prompt policy violating? There is the output.
And now she's got 3. Now she's got 3 fingers. So yeah, that's not edited. That's, dude. Man. That's, man. Oh man. I mean, where's the cup? Where's the cup, Jack? That's, I've never seen that before. I've never seen that before. Oh man. What's the timestamp for the cup? ChatGPT said it is AI. I mean that's AI. I mean 100% the hand right there is AI. I'm just trying to figure out, cuz like though that plant isn't AI generated. That plant is not AI generated. The outside is not AI generated. So like something's got to be going on. Like maybe they use like an AI filter or something. You know how Snapchat has like those filters? Maybe they use like an AI filter. I don't know. 3240 the cup. Okay, 3240.
Thing on the behavioral
and PhD thesis research.
No, that's not the cup. Where's it at? Where's the cup? 4016. I don't see him drinking a cup there, chat. 3745. 37. Wait, that's it right there, right?
That it adheres to our policies or not. And we were
Oh yeah.
We're so excited.
Yeah, that's got to be what it is. It's got to be an AI filter because look, it starts out normal. Look,
to measure whether that it adheres to our policies or not. And we were
look right here. Right here, you can read what it says. Look, you can read what it says right here. It says respect the community. Okay, maybe you can't read it. Take the long view. Respect. Never mind, you can't read it.
And we were so excited about the.
Wait, it's back. Look. Respect the community. Take the long view. Get stuff done.
About the results.
Oh, I know what it says. Chat, that's the thing that they uploaded. That's the thing they uploaded. Look. So if you go here, it's the thing they uploaded. Oh wait, no. Sorry, RTC, not Roblox. Excuse me. Where's it at? Right here. Respect the community. We are responsible. Take the long view. Get stuff done. Respect the community. We are responsible. Take the long view. Get stuff done.
Results from that model that we open.
But yeah, that's
source policies or not. And we were.
You can see the text changing each frame. Watch. You can see how it like jitters around a little bit. Yeah, it's definitely like an AI filter or something. You know what? Does Discord have an AI filter? I wonder if they recorded this on Discord or something. Or no, it was probably Zoom. They probably recorded it on Zoom. I bet Zoom had an AI filter. It was applied to them, and that AI filter messed it up. That's probably what it was. Yeah, that's probably what it was right there. Because, like, this background is not AI generated. Actually, yeah, look, you can tell. It is a filter. Look. It is a filter. That's what it is. Look at the top of his head. You see the blur, the smudge right there, the smudge. You see how his hair disappears? It's a filter. Yeah, that's what it is. It is an AI, probably like an AI like beauty enhancement filter or something like that is probably what it is. Yeah. So there you go, TikTok. We have found out the truth about the AI right there. We found out the truth about the AI. How did he spot that? Well, I literally work with videos every day, so I mean I know what to look for this stuff. The door handle. Go back and look at the door handle. What? Hold on. The door handle.
Roblox got exposed.
Wait.
To simulate.
Matt, is this
What's wrong with the door handle? Wait a minute. What's wrong with the door handle? I don't see anything wrong with the door handle. An AI egg chat. That's crazy. That is a I can't believe I wasn't subscribed to Slept until now. I'm a fake fan, chat, fake fan. Well, I'm glad those donations went through. I guess one went through on PC and then one went through on mobile, I guess, is what happened. Yeah, there it is. 500 and 500. Oh, man.